Hi everyone, welcome back. If you are new, please consider subscribing. My name is Yadi and I'm a licensed educator who creates educational videos for beauty professionals in training and those who like to continue learning. This video will focus on information for the Texas Cosmetology practical exam. We are continuing to go through the sections of the test and we are at the last two parts of the test. This video will focus on chemical services preparation, foil highlight, hydroxide virgin relaxer, hydroxide relaxer retouch, and the end of examination disinfection. If you find the information helpful, give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who you believe could find the information helpful in preparing for their state exam. With all that being said, now let's get started. The next section is chemical service preparation only for foil highlight, hydroxide virgin relaxer, and hydroxide relaxer retouch. You have 10 minutes to complete this section. You will be informed when you have 5 minutes remaining. You may begin. All right, you guys, so the minute you hear you may begin, we're going to sanitize our hands and we are going to reach for our chemical service preparation only bag inside of our kit. Let's go. All right, so this is what our bag looks like right here. And let's start off by, of course, disinfecting our workstation. Second paper towel. We have a towel with a clip. We have some spatulas. We have our protective cream. We have 2 rat tail combs. We have 4 clips. We have gloves. And we have 2 all-purpose combs. All right, you guys, we are going to start off by draping our mannequin. So remember, we have the towel cape already on from our previous section, but we have been changing that top towel with every section. So we're folding. And I'm using a hair clip to tie that towel in the back to make sure that everything does not move. All right, once you have draped your mannequin, then you can continue into sectioning your mannequin into 4 sections. Here we go. First front 2 sections are done. Now we section the back. Very good. So this is what my mannequin looks like so far. That's the back. There is the front so that you guys can see it. After you have sectioned out your mannequin, let's go ahead and put on our gloves. And we grab our protective cream. We're going to go ahead, we have a bag with spatulas. Let's go ahead and grab 1 spatula. Set the bag to the side. Okay, and again, you guys, these combs and an extra rat, those are just extras, just in case you're needed. You may not use them, but that's fine. Okay, we're going into our jar and grabbing our protective cream. Okay, dispensing some here in the back of our gloved hand. We're closing our jar. We're setting that to the side. This spatula is now trash. We're sanitizing our hands. And we are going to apply protective cream around the hairline. Again, this is the chemical service preparation only, and this is what they want to see for this section, and they give you 10 minutes. Okay, very good. I am now sanitizing my hands. And once you are done with this, you will raise your hand that you are done. You keep your gloves on, okay? You have the option of wearing the gloves you just put on for the remaining 3 sections, okay? Or you can switch gloves each time, but you can keep the same gloves. So this is what you're required to do. Again, we're sanitizing our hands and we raise our hands that we are done. Candidates, please stop working. All scoring has been completed for this section. The next section is foil highlights application service. When instructed by the rater, you will apply to 2 subsections in a quadrant of your choice using foils. This section is untimed. You may begin. All right, so what do they mean by untimed? So basically, the rater is going to go to each student individually so that you can show them the application of a slice or a weaving using a mock product. In this case, we're using hair gel, and you would perform and do this in front of them. So for that reason, it is untimed, and you can choose whichever quadrant of your choice. So you can do it in the front quadrant or in the back, whichever quadrant you choose, it'll be fine. Okay, so I think so that you guys can see what I'm doing, I will do it in the front right quadrant of the mannequin, and hopefully you guys get a good view. Let's begin. Here is my foil highlight application service bag. And of course my table is ready to go, right? We did that in that first preparation step. So I have foils, I have a brush, I have my highlighting comb, and I have my mock high lift product. In this case, it is gel. And I have my original bag, which I'm going to set to the side. All right, you guys, so I hope that is a good angle for you guys to see me perform this section of the test. Now, again, for this part, you can do a slice or a weaving, so it doesn't matter what you do. And of course, we have our highlighting comb and all of that ready to go. We have our foils here, and you only need to do 2, okay? Of course, I have more than 2 foils just in case, right? But we only need 2. So I'm going to have them ready next to me. Again, you will wait for the rater to come be next to you while you perform this part of this chemical service section before you begin. But let's pretend that they are ready for us to do it. So I'm going to start off by doing a slice. So I'm just going in and grabbing a small, very thin section. Okay. Again, I'm doing a slice. The next one will be a weaving, just so that you get to see both options. So here's our foil highlight. Okay. Fold, over direct, come down, slide this. You can hold on to it. We have our jar with our gel. Probably could have opened that first, but hey, we are now ready to apply our mock product. So dip, wipe, don't make a mess, and apply. Okay, nice and flat. Use the brush nice and flat. Okay, now you can put your hand right underneath that foil to give you support. And look at the way that I'm applying. Don't stab the foil. Nice and smooth. Make sure that you saturate the hair all throughout. Okay. Everything is nicely covered. Very good, very good. Setting this down. Okay. Fold up once. And by the way, they don't care how you fold your foils, all right? They're just looking for you to do either a slice or weaving, that's all. But if you want to fold your foils into a triangle, then be my guest. Okay, so that's our first one. We're going to flip that right over very gently. So here we go. Nice section. I'm gonna grab less hair. Okay. Make sure that you hold the hair with enough tension, you guys. Don't be like this. You want to have control of the hair right in here, okay? Have good tension and go in for your weaving. Okay. There. Grab your other foil. This is our second one. Okay. I'm folding this back, over directing the hair, back down. Okay, back down, right there. Going in to apply my product. Use your hand under the foil to give you support. And go in for full saturation. Fold up. Boom, there you have it. 2 foils, 1 slice, 1 weaving. Again, you can do both of them slice or 2 weavings, it's up to you. I went ahead and did 1 of each so that you guys have a reference for both and you decide which one you want to do. Once you have done that, you guys, you can then continue with your cleanup. At that point, the rater may say, okay, thank you. Once they say thank you, then now you know it's time to clean up. So what does that mean? Again, close your jars. That's very important. At that point, this brush has product in it, has a gel. So it's quite messy. So this can go in the trash. This gel, it's heavy, and it's still pretty full. I think I want to put this back into my original bag. I had some extra foils. You're not using any of this anymore. So it is okay if you put, back into your bag and then back into the kit. So that's what I'm going to do to avoid my trash bag being so heavy. So I'm closing it. I am now going to put it back into my kit, sanitizing my hands. Yes, it is okay for you to sanitize your hands even if you're wearing gloves. And remember, you can keep the same gloves for the next section as well. So we raise our hand and that is it. We wait for instructions for the next section. The next section is Hydroxide Virgin Relaxer Service. Please complete a Virgin Relaxer application in a quadrant of your choice. You have 10 minutes to complete this section. You will be informed when you have 5 minutes remaining. You may begin. All right, you guys, so as always, we know that when they say you may begin, that's when we go into our kit and we get our bag out. So just to review, what is it that we're going to do? We are going to apply relaxer product for a virgin application. Gloves are already on, and we are going to be using 1/2 inch subsections, and we're going to be applying relaxer 2 inches away from the scalp, 1 inch to hair ends, and then we are going to demonstrate a smoothing of hair on one subsection. We are then going to throw out any leftover product into the trash bag, of course, and disinfect, and then that is when we raise our hand. So I hope this is helpful to you guys and it gives you a better idea as to what to expect the day of the exam. Let's go. This is our Virgin Relaxer Service bag. We have our gel, and of course we have our brush. Saving this, putting it to the side. Again, you guys, make sure that your station is nice and clean as you're working. Remember that you are able to choose any quadrant of your choice. Of course, we already chose the front right quadrant for the foils. So now we get to do a different quadrant for the Virgin Relaxer Service. So again, I'm going to choose the back right just so that it gives you guys better visibility and you guys are able to see what I am doing. Again, we are going to stay about 2 inches away from the new growth and about 1 inch away from the hair ends. Remember that you want to be very precise with your application. So we are going to go ahead and open up our mock product right here and have it ready to go. So let's get right to it, you guys. They give you 10 minutes for this section. So I'm just going to over direct it to the other side. And you guys, this is something that you can definitely practice at home, practice at school doing, and timing yourself as you are practicing, just to make sure that you get everything down in the 10 minutes. And there you have it, but we're not done just yet. So let's see. I want you guys to look at my sectioning. I think you guys get a pretty good view from there. Once you have done this, you guys, bring the sections down. Okay, we're bringing the hair down. And now we need to do a demonstration of a smoothing one of these sections. So I'm gonna grab one of the top sections here where we started, and I'm going to apply to the roots, okay, and to the ends, and smooth it all down. Again, this is the Hydroxide Virgin Relaxer application service, and they want us to do a demonstration of a smoothing of one section. There you have it. Once you are done with this, you can then continue with your cleanup process. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, you guys, is I'm going to remove my gloves because they have gel on them. So these are now trash, sanitize. I'm going to get that brush off, and this gel can go back into its original bag. Okay, this is now trash. This bag will go into my kit, and you will raise your hand that you are done. The next section is Hydroxide Relaxer Retouch Service. Please complete a relaxer retouch assuming 2 inches of regrowth. You have 10 minutes to complete this section. You will be informed when you have 5 minutes remaining. You may begin. We are almost at the finish line. Once you are on this section, just know that you literally have 1 foot out the door and you're almost there, okay? So we are going to, of course, get our bag. We're gonna put on some new gloves, and we are going to be using 1/2 inch subsections, and we're only going to apply product to 2 inches of new growth only. And of course, we'll do our disinfection process, and we will be done after that it'll just be cleanup and disinfection. So we got this. You're almost done. You're at the finish line. So let's get this show on the road because it's almost over. So here is my Hydroxide Relaxer Retouch Service bag, and we are going to open it up, reach for some gloves, and again, a new brush and some more mock chemical product. And I continue. I'm going to move forward with just putting on my gloves. And remember that you can choose any quadrant of your choice. In this case, we're going to use that front left quadrant, okay, on the mannequin to perform the relaxer retouch service. I'm hoping and I hope that you guys have been able to have a good view of everything. Again, if you're not able to see what I'm doing with the brush, I'm just dipping and applying to the hair. Okay, if you're not able to see me do that, that's all I'm doing. So nothing fancy, okay? And that is it, you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and take this down. Go. Again, this is the relaxer retouch. Okay, so I'm using my hand right underneath and I'm applying only to about 2 inches of new growth. Okay. Over there. That is it. I am bringing all of the hair back down, you guys. So you can see, there you have it. There is our retouch, our Hydroxide Relaxer Retouch application. I'm closing my jar and I'm going to dispose of this brush, trash, sanitize, and I can actually now clean everything up and put everything away. So again, I have been putting all of the gel containers or jars back into my kit versus the trash bag. You guys, throwing everything into the trash bag is what causes a lot of times for the trash bag to fall for many of you guys during the test. So just be mindful of that. So I'm putting that away. I'm also grabbing that service preparation only bag that we had out, and I'm throwing the rest of the items in there. I'm also going to undrape my mannequin, also taking off the draping. I'm just going to put these items back into my kit. Okay. I will then disinfect my workstation. Remove my gloves. And I will raise my hand that I am done. Candidates, please stop working. All scoring has been completed. Thank you. The next section is end of examination disinfection. You have 10 minutes to disinfect your workstation and put all your personal belongings away. You may begin. All right, you guys, so this is it, okay? You did it. You're, like I said, you are almost out the door and you can do your happy dance, but we have one last thing we need to do, and that's to put everything away. For this section, there is no bag inside of our kit. That is because everything that we need to do and the items that we need to use are right in front of us. So we are going to start putting everything away. So as soon as they say you may begin, what I want you guys to do is, of course, sanitize your hands. You will then continue to taking your mannequin off the stand. I want you guys to unhook your mannequin from your table, okay? You're going to then put your mannequin, your tripod or your mannequin holder into your kit if the mannequin and all of that fits, okay? If it does not fit, just set it to the side on the floor and you'll have to carry it out. You guys saw the size of my bag. My bag is literally 30 inches long. And so of course the mannequin, along with the mannequin clamp, everything fits in there perfectly. So you will put your mannequin away. You will also put away your first aid kit, your water bottle. The last thing that you're basically going to do is start disinfecting your work table. Again, any chair, anything that's around you, you can disinfect, you guys. And do not raise your hand with your trash bag still taped to your station. So again, you would disinfect the work table, the chair, anything that is within your reach, okay, is what you are disinfecting, okay? This is now trash. I'm sanitizing my hands one last time, okay? I'm going to tie my trash bag. Of course, it'll probably be a lot heavier for some of you. And I'm putting all of these items along with the trash bag. With my kit, even the trash bag fits in my bag. So that's what I'm gonna do. This is my kit. All right, again, the day of the test, it will be on the floor, but I just wanted to kind of show you what it looks like. Again, I showed you guys at the beginning of this, but for those of you that didn't see it, here it is. So you guys, that's it. All right, the end of examination disinfection, okay, section is basically you putting everything that was on your station in the trash, into the kit, cleaning everything and leaving, okay? So that is it, you guys. That is it for this practice test. I really hope that you guys found this information helpful. Again, the videos, okay, far from perfect, but you are going to try to perfect these sections as much as possible because you have more time than I do, okay? You have plenty of time to get this done. Do not wait until the very last minute of your training. If you're in school and you're watching this video, practice. Creating your own bags is something that you all can easily do. Don't leave it for the last minute. Go in there with a positive attitude, you know, and I promise you guys that everyone in that room taking the test with you is going to be nervous. There's going to be at least anywhere between, you know, at least 10 students testing usually at the same time. Raters are walking back and forth, all of that. And hey, that's what they're supposed to do. You go in there, focus on your station only. Don't focus on anyone else. Also, you know, other students' kits may look a little bit different. Don't let that worry you. Everyone is trained slightly different, but trust me, all instructors have the same goal in mind, and that is for you to pass this test. So that student that's in front of you, behind you, next to you, just know that they are doing each section the way that they were trained. So again, this video is for a visual to give those of you that, you know, maybe it's been a while since some of you graduated and you forgot some of this stuff, you know, or maybe some things have changed. You have something to reference back to and, you know, help you out. So, but you guys, this is it. Thank you so much for watching. And hey, let's keep going. Let's keep growing. And I'll see you guys on the next one. That concludes all the sections to the Texas Practical Cosmetology exam, and you have no idea how happy I feel to have been able to update these videos for you guys, and I really hope that it helps many of you guys out there. Let me know in the comments down below if you found them helpful and of course educational. I want to say thank you to each and every one of you that watch my video and support my channel. Thank you so much for your continued support. Just know that all your lovely comments do not go unnoticed. I'm sending all of you guys listening and watching right now the best of luck and sending you positive vibes. Come back and let me know how you did on your test. I'm sure all will be well. Thank you so much as always. Let's keep going. Let's keep growing. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys.